we have Mendy Fry pit side up against Jim Murphy, and what we've said is a rematch of the final round of the March meet.
You know what I find interesting? Jim Murphy and Roland have been to 5 final rounds, and they have yet to win, and they've yet to make it down the track in the final. So this is not a final, it's a semifinal, but it has the same importance as a final, and they're racing the person in the team that beat them at the last race. Roland has yet to win in this category. And, you know, the guy's a legend of the sport, and you can't underestimate him, because sooner or later, that bad luck is going to go away, and you make your luck. But they're going to keep chipping away at it, and they're going to end up in a winner's circle. And Mendy Fry right now has to do her best to keep that from happening. But in the back of her mind, I'm sure she knows that, okay, they are overdue, and they're a great team, and I've got to be 110%.
Mendy looks like she's having some problems, a little tire shake, tries to pedal it, but to no avail. A 581, 260 miles an hour is a losing effort to Jim Murphy's superior 573 at a mere 240 mile an hour. Murphy is perhaps on the path to lifting that monkey off his back. Hard charging for Mendy, definitely trying to wring everything she can out of that mount.
Yeah, that was an interesting race. If the track had been a little bit longer, Mendy might have won that round, but it's only 1,320 feet.
Leading to our next pair, Tony Bartone up against Jin Myung, the #1 qualifier. So Bartone has the experience in a variety of disciplines, alcohol funny car, nitro funny car, and now a front engine fueler.
Yeah, it's very interesting, because this is a case too of the haves and the almost haves. I don't want to call Jimmy Young a have not, because he's not. He's won Bakersfield, but he races part-time. It's a small team. Bartone, on the other hand, is a very successful New York businessman. He's got a lot of polish. Some might argue that, but I won't. And most importantly, he's got a beautiful race car, a great team, and a big gold leaf lettered #1 on the side of his car. He's
a little ostentatious, and maybe Jim Young would like to take a piece of electrical tape across that #1.
I'm sure he would, but Bartone earned it, and that's the point. They're the defending champions in this game. So Jimmy Young, he's got his hunger going for him, and he's got his talent, and there's a lot of it.
I don't even know what to say about that. Jim Young marches to victory unopposed, 589 at 256 miles an hour. We see Bartone idling down and in a world of hurt. What happened there, Whit?
Bartone had an 0.33 reaction times. The car left, and then he stopped. And it looks like he might have double-stepped it on the starting line, which means he put his foot on the throttle, floored it before he was ready. Yeah, it's hard to understand that, but sometimes it's an automatic thing. And so you know what's wrong. You floored it, and just as quickly as you slam the pedal down, you lift back up, realizing your mistake. He could have just driven it to the finish line, and that happens to everybody at some point.